I'm going to put 200 million down and bid for Saka. There's no way Arsenal can reject 200 million for Saka.
TezTalks. Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk.
Go check.
Sending call and banter my team and we banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when Tezzy talks.
But guys, you know I hate the international break, man. The international break is so shit. I don't even want to talk about England lineup because I'm just gonna get mad. How Harry Maguire is still in there is beyond me. I feel like Southgate is a big reason as to why this punk is doesn't want to leave Manchester United, because why would he? He's getting 200 bags a week at the club, whether he's getting played or not, and he's not lost his England spot. So why would he leave Manchester United? Don't make any sense. You got your man talking about form, and I pick players off form. You pick Eddie Nketiah over Raheem Sterling, and that's not even a disrespect to Nketiah, you know. But how is Sterling not in the team?
Now, is he even Nketiah? He shouldn't be in over Watkins. Watkins is banging for fun. I'm sure he's like probably scored the most goals as an English striker in the Premier season so far. The only reason they've picked Nketiah to stop him from playing from Ghana.
That's moist.
That's the only reason they've done that, because he hasn't worthy the England call up.
He hasn't. He raw hasn't.
How they've seen it? They've seen that Ghana are trying to fast track him and put him in the squad,
Mm.
and they don't want to risk Ghana getting him and he becoming a superstar striker in that time at Arsenal. Because then England have lost as starting as a striker. You have to look at England strikers, you know. A lot of them are old.
Kane, all of them?
You've
all
got
of
Kane.
them?
All right, then you've got Kane, who's probably like 29, 30.
31,
Then you've got Tony.
26, 27.
And after that,
Wilson's 31, I think.
Wilson's like 27, 28.
Swear down, I thought he was a big man.
So then
fam.
after that, there's not many young strikers apart from Nketiah
And Watkins.
and Watkins.
In fact, no, I think Watkins is
Watkins
about
is
27.
27.
Yeah.
Wilson's about, he could be like 30. So there's not much under 25 strikers for England.
There's not still.
So I can see why he's trying to get Nketiah in there now.
So do you think, alright then, say if Euros coming up, do you think if he doesn't win, he has to go? Me personally, I think he should have went. Yeah. Me personally, I think he should have went.
I think he should have went for the last tournament.
Yeah. Not even the last tournament, the tournament before that.
Now the last one, he took England as far as he could.
The final fairs.
Like I don't think like he can get him any further than what he's done. Because that was the biggest chance you're ever gonna get to win a tournament. The other countries they're producing players like dirt.
You're right.
So it's not gonna be as easy to win a tournament like you did have that chance in the final.
The facts.
So yeah, I think the Euros might be his last tournament, to be fair, because I think they're gonna turn to someone like
I'm hearing Pep.
That's what I'm saying. Where is Pep ever leaving Man City to manage England?
You think Pep's ever gonna leave Man City?
If he was Spain, then yes. He ain't leaving Man City to manage England. I don't know what they think. They must think Man City.
But you don't think if Pep leaves Man City to go to England and England win a major trophy, that solidifies him as the GOAT. Like there's no argument. I'm better than Ferguson.
Yeah, but I think he's got unfinished business at Barcelona.
You think he'll go back there?
Yeah. Them man are through and through Barcelona.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't see. Unless the only international country I see him managing is Spain, not England.
I don't know, man. The
next England manager, I think personally, I really think would have been
I think Potter should take it.
Yeah, that's who I think they're gonna go for.
That's who they need to go for.
It's gonna be Potter or my man at Newcastle.
Yeah, Eddie Howe, but he ain't leaving Newcastle unless they sack him.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna sack him this season.
Yeah, same. I
think he's gonna be gone by January.
I don't know about January. I reckon the fans will let him.
Why I say?
Go on.
How much games have they lost so far this season? 3.
Yeah.
People keep saying, "Oh, yeah, But that's 3 games that they won all them 3 games last season. They beat Liverpool, they beat Brighton, and I'm sure they beat City.
And they beat United.
So you can't be losing the 3 games that you won last season. You ain't even played Arsenal yet, United yet. They lost 3 games all season. You've lost 3 in 3 games.
Yeah.
That's worrying signs for me.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
You played Liverpool against Liverpool with 10 men for like 70.
I can't believe that one.
75 minutes of the game, bro.
Yeah, I can't believe
You're supposed to
that
be turning us over 2s and 3s with 10 men.
Yeah.
Not us beating you 2-1.
Yeah.
What it shows to me, yeah. It's happened too quick for Howe, yeah. Because your forward line serious, Ishak. You've got Wilson, yeah, nice. Midfield, you got Tonali, you got
Linton,
Bruno, Joe Linton.
And I got a couple of them. There's a couple of them.
That's it, you know. Because if you look at that tree, any one of those 3 get injured, they're finished, yeah. Now what's happened with them? You got a lot of speed in your midfield and a lot of speed in your attack. Your defense is Dan Burns.
Yeah, he needs to go. I don't know how he's lasted there so long, you know.
You watch when they played PSG in the Champions League.
Yeah, it's fucked.
They're going to get cooked. You got PSG, you got Dortmund, you got all the killers in the Champions League in the group.
Yeah.
That defense ain't holding up. Cause trust me, Botman's your best defender and he's slow. He's your best defender and he's slow. Dan Burn and all them man ain't. And I think it's caught them this season because every game they've played, they're conceding goals like that.
No lie, no cap. They are still.
I'd be a bit worried for Newcastle because I think Howe sees it coming. Because they ain't like any other. Them managers there, you lose 5-6 games and you're sacked.
Yeah, you got.
They're not English. They're not English.
Them man are ruthless, you know.
Them Saudis and them.
They don't care about money. They don't care about money still. Whereas you have like the Glazers and FSG and Kroenke and that. Yeah.
How he overachieved last season with Newcastle.
Facts.
And I don't think that they're seeing that coming. In their eyes, they were saying, yeah, he's going to be gone soon. We'll get a new top manager in. Because he done so good, they had to stick with him. Deep down, they know. If you look at all the managers, the clubs and all, pure big boys in this league, fam.
Yeah.
Howe's name don't really...
They wanted Pochettino.
How's a person you see at West Ham, not at Newcastle with a chairman that's got dirt load of money. So this is why they never really got much money to spend this summer. He's only bringing Tonali and he's bringing the geezer from Leicester. What's his name? The winger.
Barnes. Yeah.
So all he's bringing is Barnes and Tonali, you know.
I forgot, and half of Barnes ain't been playing. They've been playing with Gordon.
There you go.
Be players, you know.
So if you've got, it shows you that you don't really know football because Barnes should be starting, bro. How is Gordon playing over Barnes?
He shouldn't.
Barnes is a killer, bro.
Yeah, Barnes is a bad man still.
So it shows to me now that he's kind of confused. He don't know his best team. Because Harvey Barnes starts in a majority of the top 6 Premier League teams.
In fact, I'd start him.
So
I'd definitely start him.
To have him on the bench, you got Wilson on the bench. You bought Livermento. They only bought 3 man really.
Yeah.
That's not enough for the Champions League.
Nah, it's not.
Because your squad was already shit. It's just them. You've got like 5 good players.
Basically, they just had that little spirit that was in form.
So make them injuries come. They are going to struggle this season. Remember I told you.
I believe him, man.
Champions League football as well as Premier League and the Cups and all that. Their squad's too small.
Yeah. On the Champions League and European football, then you look at the groups and you look at the teams in it. Who do you think is gonna win based off the draw and the teams that are in it? Who do you think is gonna win? You think City can win it again?
Yeah. City, I don't see City losing that again.
So you think they're gonna do the double in the Champions League? Listen, if City do the double in the Champions League, my head is going to fall off, bro.
Like it's not even a big-headed team. There's only 2 teams that can match City. We're not in the Champions League this season.
Mm.
And the other one's Real Madrid, but they've got a lot of injuries this season, which I don't think they might be able to manage.
Mm.
Because it's not like it's little injuries, it's injuries where man are out for months.
Mm.
Champions League starts soon.
Starts
They
after
might
the
not even get
international
out of the
break.
group.
Bomber Clark.
Cause
Is Vinny there? Is Vinny one of the injuries?
Vinny's playing. They've lost. I think Rudiger's out. The keeper's out.
Oh yeah, the keeper's out.
The centre back, what's his name? Militao's out.
He's always out, man. He's
I'm sure he's out for
injury
like
prone.
8 months.
Ross Clark.
No, you know what? He was out the other day. You know, he was out. Vinny. Rodrigo.
Yeah, I know
And they
Rodrigo
played
was
Diaz.
out. Yeah.
So they got a good 3-4 injuries. Like
So you don't think Kane can do something with Bayern?
that's I'd say that one's a wild card. Because Bayern, even with Kane losing,
That's what I'm saying.
so it's not. There's nothing much changed.
I think we're gonna beat them. You know.
Where with City, they're stronger all over.
Yeah, they're cheap.
You brought the best young defender in the world.
Mm.
You brought one of the best young wingers. You brought Kovacic, and you brought fucking Nunes. They're strong, bro.
Yeah.
They're stronger than they was last season.
Yeah, they just dash out the like. You would look at them and you think, oh, okay, safe. Nunes is gone. I mean, Gundogan's gone. Mars is gone.
You think they're gonna
Laporte's
struggle?
gone. Ooh, what are they gonna do there? Man, just go and get fucking.
I went and got 3, man, quick time.
Bruv. And that's how my club should be moving, but they're just shit. The man them, it's not about the Glazers dashing money at the club, because they do. They sanction 200 mil every season. But you see the man that are handling the money, the shit. But who you think's top scorer? I personally think
This
I
season?
think me personally in the Champions League.
In the Champions League.
I hate to say it in the Champions League. I hate to say it. I think City might just win it again.
They're gonna win it, man.
I think they might win it
Look
again.
how much goals Haaland scored already.
Top goal scorer in the
Yeah.
Champions League. Yeah, I
So
think
you
it's
have to look
Haaland.
at it here. A year on, he's gonna be even better.
Mm,
He's gonna know the league even more.
mm,
They're gonna want to defend the thing that they've won.
mm.
They ain't losing that, bro. Because yeah, people have to forget. Everything Man City are doing now, Pep's in his bed resting.
Mm.
This is their number 2 doing this. That's the worrying thing for me. Because when Pep comes, everything changes again.
Mm.
So, yeah, they're too strong, man.
Alright then,
Too
back
strong.
to the English teams. Then you think City are gonna win it? What do you see for Arsenal in the Champions League? Because there's a lot of
Who's in
debate.
their group?
Sevilla, Rennes.
Yeah, I think they got the easiest group.
Out of all the
out of the
English
English
teams. Yeah, I don't.
Newcastle, I don't see them coming out of the group.
You don't think third place or even bottom?
They're gonna probably meet us in the final in the Europa League.
You think?
Yeah.
They might not even get out. They might not even get third blood that group.
What is it?
Fuck.
What?
AC Milan, PSG, and
Oh yeah, they have to be
Real
third in
Madrid.
Europa, innit?
Yeah.
I think they might finish 4th.
Yeah, fucked.
Dortmund are strong. PSG are strong. AC Milan are moving mad this season.
Yeah.
So I don't see Newcastle beating them teams.
So, what would you say is how far do you think Arsenal can go, and what would be deemed as a successful Champions League campaign for them? Cause that's 2 different things, you know. Man might think they
I
can
think
go
they should reach at least quarterfinals.
quarterfinals, and you think after 6 years that's a good Champions League campaign for them.
First campaign back, I'd say yeah.
Mm,
Like next season, if they make quarterfinals this season, next season you want to be
sem-
pushing for semis, finals.
Mm. Nah, I don't
There's
know.
only certain teams that make quarters every year
Yeah.
without fail.
Yeah. I hear you.
Like that was normal. That's normal to Liverpool when we were in it.
Mm.
Quarterfinals. That's standard. That if you can't reach the quarterfinals, you shouldn't be in the Champions League.
Yeah, nah, I agree.
That's like the second round in the Europa.
I definitely agree. I mean, I personally think I'm looking forward to seeing Arsenal in the Champions League, especially Saka, because
Who's in United's group?
we got Bayern, Galatasaray, and Copenhagen. I personally think we're gonna top the group. Why?
Personally, I think you might finish third.
Nah, no chance.
Bayern are strong.
Yeah, they are.
You don't want to play them Turkish teams. Galatasaray.
I don't. They got some ballers. They got ballers over there. They
Their
got
team.
Yeah, their team
They
is
got
crazy.
Ziyech and Zaha, you know.
Yeah, they got Fred now.
I've seen their squad, their team today.
Yeah, their
Their
team.
team can definitely give United a game, cause
It can.
so it boils down to now. That's the team you have to beat home and away.
And I think we're gonna do that.
Because Bayern are hard home and away.
I think.
Who else you got in there?
And Copenhagen will beat
That's
them.
the team you'll beat home and away.
We'll beat them home and away.
But
I
don't
think
know, because Champions League football
it's different.
it's the best team in the world. There's no shit
You
teams
know what?
like that.
You know what? When I look at Manchester United now, there's two things that I'm just like, okay, we're definitely gonna leave the group, and there's a big chance we could top the group. That's just me being confident with my team. One, our home record. Our home record is not to be fucked about with since Eric Ten Hag's come in. And two, Eric Ten Hag's record in the Champions League is not a joke thing.
Yeah, he's a serious Champions League manager.
Like it's not a joke thing.
But what?
So those two things, obviously, it's different now because at Ajax he had all these players that knew how to play his system.
Yeah.
At United, he's got 1 and 2 man that just can't play his system, and he can't get rid of the players that he don't want. So it's a bit
And I
different.
think that's why it might cost you the Champions League.
My man went the whole campaign with Ajax in the group stage without conceding a goal, blood.
Like when he's got his players, then yeah. But I think he's got too much players at United that ain't his players.
Yeah, facts.
And I think when they play the teams that actually play as a team,
Yeah,
this is
that's
where you
United's
struggle.
that's United's problem. Like I don't even think last season I think we did play as a team, and I do think that there was loads of goals we were scoring that weren't individual brilliance. But in general, because like the team there's certain players that know how to play how Ten Hag wants to play, and there's others that don't. When we come up against a team that play how the manager wants them to play and play together, that's a problem. But that OT record, that's gonna get us 9 points, and then I think we can get a draw against Bayern Munich, man. We can. Cause look at us against Barcelona, and realistically, if we had someone that knew where the net was, we batter Barcelona 5-2. Even
I
with
think
Lewandowski.
Bayern are a dark horse for the Champions League. I forgot about them still. Bayern, Real Madrid, Man City, I'd say as my 3 favourites.
I hear ya. Right then, so on to Europa League. What you saying? You reckon you lot have won it?
It depends how Klopp takes it. Because I think you see him using that this season as like, we're focused on the league, innit?
we've got a lot of young players. I think that's a good competition to blood the young players. Even if they made it to like quarters, semi-finals, I reckon with the blend of like backup players with the youths, we could easily make it to the semis. But it depends how he takes it.
So would you be happy with it? Like, all right, then say if you finish outside the top 6, but you're in Europa League, you cool with that season?
Nah, because I think we're gonna finish second.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Why? It's still early days, you know. I don't know.
I think we're gonna finish second, top 3. I think definitely.
And to be fair, I got United for
I
top
think
3.
City will win the league,
Yeah.
and I see Liverpool being the only ones challenging them again.
So you think Arsenal are gonna have that mad of a drop off? What you think Arsenal gonna finish?
3rd.
Okay. And what you
But I think they're gonna have a good Champions League.
Arsenal?
Yeah. I think that might suit them more, the one-off games.
But you think they've got the squad to balance the Champions League
When
and
everyone's
the
back,
league?
yeah. When everyone's back, yeah.
Yeah, nah, I do. Apart from Saka's side,
I think because January comes, I think they'll sign someone as a backup for Saka.
They got no choice. They have to.
But then how I look at it this season as well, like this is Salah's last season.
You taking that 200 mil if they come in?
Next summer.
No, now.
Nah, they're not gonna sell him now because we can't replace
But
him.
I'm
now.
talking to you though.
Nah.
Are you taking that?
Nah.
You're not taking that 200 mil?
Nah.
A lot of Liverpool fans have said this to me still. They're not taking it.
You can't replace the goals and assists he provides.
Yeah.
See if you set at the start of the transfer window, you said there's 200 million, I'll take it. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put 200 million down and bid for Saka. There's no way Arsenal can reject 200 million for Saka. That's a world record fee.
Yeah, facts.
Even if you bid 150 million,
Yeah.
that's a world record fee for a youth.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah?
I've been screaming
So,
that still.
if you slap that money down, if they gave me 200 million at the start of the transfer window, I say, yo, go. 31. You're a legend for Liverpool, but they're not going to offer this money ever again. I'll take the money and I'm going to buy Saka. That's the only player that I'm going to buy. Like, you have to look at him. Salah's the best right winger in the world. The next one after that is Saka. That's what I would have done with the money. But because it's come now and our window's closed, it's not like we've got a backup for Salah.
You ain't got a backup for Salah, but you got someone that can play in his position.
Because he's a monster, he's never injured. So he plays majority of every game of the season since he's been there for 6 years. So that's another thing you have to buy. There's not much players that play 6 seasons in a row and get how much goals he gets.
You're right. Only man like Kane can
His
chat
first
to
season,
really.
all right then. Only Kane for goals.
Yeah,
Nobody.
Haaland can't even chat to him right now.
He smoked Kane for like 4 seasons as a top scorer.
Yeah.
And people talk about Kane as this GOAT. He's the best striker in the world. So what is Salah then?
You're right.
He's outscored in 4 years in a row.
You're right.
So that means he's the best striker, right winger in the world. 200 million can't replace that unless you're buying an Mbappe or a Saka.
I hear you.
So I don't think. I think this will be his last season at Liverpool.
Yeah, it has to be.
Because I think
he looks like he wants to go. To be fair,
I think it's not even that. I think because he's Muslim, and the country that wants him.
That's what I mean. That's why it looks like he wants
powerful.
to go. Yeah,
he's not a man he's not like Mane. Put it this way. Salah's very loyal to Liverpool. That's why he signed his new contract last summer. So he's a man that will see out his contract because he's only 31. Like I even said to man, I said if he don't go this summer, I see him seeing out his contract is like 33. And then he go there for like 3-4 years. He's a man that's gonna play to the same age as Ronaldo. Them man look after their bodies. So even if they play till 39, Salah's got like 6-7 years before he can cut to. So when he goes there, the league might be the biggest league in the world by then. So I don't see him rushing. But I do think this might be on his last season. Because if they come in the summer, next summer, there's 200 million. Liverpool will take it because he'll be 32 then. Man don't bid them money for 32-year-olds.
I hear ya. Well, it remains to be seen. People, that was your Champions League and Europa League predictions, because we can't do normal predictions because it's international break and I refuse to talk about England. Let us know what you think. Should Salah take the money and go? Should Liverpool take the money and go? Who do you think is going to win the Champions League? Where are all the English teams going to finish? Yo, Ash, you heard it here first. Hits, big hits, told you you're going to struggle. So don't let him talk about your team like that. Get in the comments, tell us what you think. Sean, tell us what you think, man.
Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk. Go check. Sending corn back to my team and we'll banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when Tezzy talks.